Jack, tell me what you can bring to our agency.
Ugh. I think I have quite an energy that is very uniquely me. Just on a personal level, I like who I am. I have a wackiness and a zaniness that I share. If someone, sometimes people like it, sometimes it's a little too much, but I am unapologetically myself and I will always stick to that. I am true to myself.
Well, that's an excellent quality to have. What was your favorite role that you've worked on? And it can be from theater or student films or anything you worked on this semester.
Uh, I have always subscribed to the idea that if a stage or a camera or a platform to perform isn't presented to you, you should make one for yourself. And in doing that and keeping that in mind, I in college created a character that was basically a sports announcer, like the Mexican soccer announcer, but taken to the nth degree of energy. And basically, just whenever my friends would play intramural sports, I was there on the sidelines just screaming commentary on the whole thing. And I had so much fun with it. And even I got so much enjoyment out of it, even the refs couldn't keep a straight face during it. And I just thought it was the most fun thing in the world to be live improving and performing in real life almost.
And did you give a name to this character?
I didn't really. I've come up with a few other characters that I had a name for, but this one I just started calling Announcer Guy.
Okay.
And, I kind of made it as a placeholder name, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, it's almost just a little bit too fitting to just leave it at that. Just leave it almost a mystery for this
Okay.
high energy thing.
And then I could say, and goal. Yeah. Okay. What about who is your favorite actor and why?
Um, I think all time I would say Heath Ledger. That may just be because my favorite performance was Heath Ledger as the Joker. Um, but as far as just actors in general go, I don't know if I necessarily have one favorite. I can maybe more speak to my favorite performances, at least recently. I really, really enjoyed Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird. I thought Mahershala Ali in Moonlight was fantastic, and I thought Michael Keaton in Birdman is probably the best performance that I've seen in recent memory.
Good choices.
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Caleb.
Hello, Caleb.
Do you have a name?
Yes. Ava.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ava.
I'm pleased to meet you too. Are you nervous?
Why do you ask that?
Are you nervous?
Yes, a little.
Why?
I'm not sure.
I feel nervous too.
Do you?
Yes.
Why do you feel nervous?
I've never met anyone new before. Only Nathan.
Then we're both in quite a similar position.
Haven't you met lots of new people before?
None like you.
Oh,
And cut. Thank you. Thank you both very much. So Rachel, what do you heard you're moving up to LA, so you'll be close to the agency and closer to auditions.
Yes.
And what are three things that you bring to the table as an actor that would reinforce the reputation of this agency?
Mm.
in terms of the quality and the attributes of its clients?
Hmm. First and foremost, I think I'm very outgoing and friendly. So I have no problem meeting people and meeting other people and working with people. Second, I would say I'm very driven. If me going up to LA doesn't prove that, then I will show it with my hard work. And I would say I'm very energetic, perhaps a little bit too much, but I can tone it down and I can be professional when need be. But you can always depend on my stamina and my reliability on set. Like I will always bring the energy and I will always listen to what the director needs. If my energy is too much, I'll bring it down.
Okay, good to know. And what was your favorite role that you've portrayed in your lifetime thus far?
It was a voiceover role. I did an English dub for a show in Spain. It's called Welcome to the Family as an English translation, but they had me voice over a young girl named Sarah, and it was for a whole season. So that was my first time like getting to know a character for a season, and it was just a blast because there's so much that you don't see behind the scenes. But I'm voicing this young girl, and you don't expect her to be such a potty mouth and so in your face. It's like such a contrast to who I am, but then they hear my voice as like a young girl cursing and whatnot. And I thought it was like, when am I going to get to do this again? So that's my favorite role so far.
Oh, it sounds like a hilarious and provocative at the same time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And who's your favorite actor and why?
Think like many other people, I don't know if I can say just one favorite actor, but the actress who sticks out to me all the time is Kristen Wiig because whenever I see her in anything, I'm like, oh wait, didn't I just see you do a totally different role? But then, oh, you're doing this funny role and then a serious role. I like how versatile she is, and how she always brings something different to the table that I forget that she was in a completely different role before. I admire that so much.
So I bet you're looking forward to seeing her in Wonder Woman 1984. 'Cause that looks like quite a different role for her.
Yeah, there's I can't even keep up. I don't know what roles she's doing next or what roles
Yeah,
she's already done. I feel like there's going to be an unending list.
very true. Well, thank you so much for coming in. So Larissa, what can you bring to the table to our agency?
I think I can bring a lot. um, well, I'm not just a performer, I'm a writer and director. And I'd like to think I believe, I'm very adaptable. So, whatever, you could throw a lot of roles at me, and I'll do my best to do my best. Um, and um, I would really like to make a difference through my creative work in the world and communities, um, and not just with people, but with animals and the environment. And I think that would be, an awesome reflection upon this agency.
Okay, I agree. That's great that you're keeping those things in mind. What has been your favorite role to portray in your lifetime thus far?
um, I like auto think back to when I played the role of this host of a play, and his name was Kirk. And I was given a script, but during rehearsal, I, you know, went off script a little bit, and director loved it, and I had so much fun, um, not just providing comic relief, but basically being the comic relief in this really serious play, just being the intro, interrupting in the intermission, and you walk out and everybody's like snickering, like, oh, okay, what's this chick gonna say? you know?
Yeah.
And it was just a really fun role, and I got to exercise some improvisational skills, so it was fun.
So like Jack, when Jack was talking about creating a improvisational character in
Oh
which
yeah.
riff off whatever well, he wrote it, but with you, you wrote additionally, right? You sort of.
Yeah, so I was given the character, the frame of it, and then there was some like problems with the props, like during one of the rehearsals, the top of the mic popped off, and I, instead of stopping like to fix the prop, I looked at the person that I had called up from the audience, a heckler,
Mhm.
and I was like, "You broke my mic, like." You really don't like me, do you? Like, get back to your seat.
I bet the audience loved that.
Oh, I did. My director was like, we need to keep that for the real performance. Like, we're gonna keep the mic broken.
That's great. And who's your favorite actor? Who would you like to emulate the most?
Uh, Definitely obviously a tough choice, but I really like Kate Winslet. I also like Anna Kendrick. But Kate Winslet, like, she's very versatile, I mean, she's in a lot of historical dramas, but she's also been in romantic comedies.
Mhm.
And then she was the evil villain in the Divergent series. And I
Oh,
was like,
true. Yeah.
right? I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I hate you right now. I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Like, and I've seen some of the work she's done, off screen too. Like, she did she spoke to this like auditorium audience about bullying and standing up for others and being yourself. And I like a lot of the community work she does too.
Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, thank you very much.